Hello, Catherine Foley is my name, and I'm going to read from my book, Beyond the Breakwater, and today's chapter is 42, The Green Ray. I've spent evenings watching the sun sink into the sea in the hope of seeing that elusive green ray, that final splash of colour. It happens just before the sun dips into the ocean, the green rays of the sun remaining visible for a fraction longer than the red and orange ones. This green light phenomenon occurs when the dying rays are split into their separate parts by a sort of celestial prism, resulting in that final parting flash of green. The green ray is mentioned in the 2007 film Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, and J.R.R. Tolkien writes about the significance of the green flash in The Hobbit. I first learned about the green ray, however, when I saw a French film by the great new wave director Éric Rohmer. Le Rayon Vert was screened in Trinity College in Dublin in the late 1980s. This was just after a turbulent time in my life where, after 4 years, I'd decided to quit teaching and had moved to Dublin to pursue a career in journalism. I loved the film's central character, Delphine, who was lonely and out of kilter with the world. She was about my own age at the time, and she was living in an apartment on the left bank in Paris. I immediately identified with her and with her uncertainty. As the story unfolds, the viewer is drawn to her more and more. She doesn't know what to do with herself in the city over the holidays. Her friends have decamped to the country, and to cap it all, her boyfriend has split up with her. She is invited to Brittany to join friends, but she can't settle there. She goes off to the Alps to be with other friends, but she can't content herself there either. Then she tries Biarritz, but again, everyone seems to be happy and having fun except for Delphine. The film, in truth, is about finding your path, about finding peace and purpose in life. And in true cinematic fashion, Delphine finally meets up with the man of her dreams, a fellow traveller, whom she accompanies on a walk along a cliff top to watch the sun go down. The romantic conclusion kept me enthralled, but I think there was also something about the film's metaphysical dimension that captivated me. In her travels, Delphine heard the story of the green ray as written by Jules Verne. He wrote that if you are lucky enough to see this ethereal light, you will know the truth that is in your heart and in the heart of those who are with you. Naturally, Delphine and her companion see the green ray together, and immediately she knows what is in her heart and in the heart of the young man, and she knows peace. This ray has the virtue of making him who has seen it impossible to be deceived in matters of sentiment, writes Jules Verne. I remember walking home after the screening, trying to imagine what it would be like to know your own heart, as I surely would if I ever saw the green ray. When I came out of the auditorium, it was a balmy, sunny evening on Nassau Street, and I was full of the possibilities of chance encounters and first love. It was the time of day when there is a pause in the evening, the point at which the end is nigh, but the light just seems to hang there, waiting, as if the earth is savouring the last bit of heat from the sun. I listened to a ball striking the cricket bats on the lawns within Trinity, and I remembered how James Joyce first spotted Nora Barnacle as she walked along the footpath on Nassau Street. I imagined how she must have looked when he saw her that day in June, with her loose auburn hair and her free and elegant gait, her long skirts and her fine Galwegian eyes. As I made my way home towards my flat in Sandymount, I half expected to see my own Joycean look-alike approach. With intense eyes, broad clothes-hanger shoulders and gallons of Gaelic charm, I imagined him running up to ask if I'd enjoyed the film and if I'd like to go into the Montclair Hotel for some vin rouge. but I passed on into the darkening evening, going by Merrion Square and Northumberland Road, watching purply orange colours streak across the sky like lipstick. I held my breath as I went along. Nora, Delphine and I basking in the light, mystically connected by a story about the truth that's in the heart. I've never seen that luminously charged green ray, but one day I expect I'll be surprised. I'm sure I will. So that's it until tomorrow at 5. Thank you. And a happy Easter to all of you.